economy.
The leader of the Liberal Party continues to bring up his position on the niqab, not seeming to understand why almost all Canadians oppose the wearing of face coverings during citizenship ceremonies. Mr. Speaker, it's very easy to understand. It's very easy to understand. We don't allow people to go uncovered, to cover their faces during citizenship ceremonies, and why would Canadians, contrary to our own values, embrace a practice at that time that is not transparent, that is not open, and frankly is rooted in a culture that is anti-women. And Mr. Speaker, that is unacceptable to Canadians, unacceptable to Canadian women, and that's why this government
Mr. Speaker, the Prime Minister made more alarming statements yesterday on the rights and freedoms of Canadians. Can he please explain to Canada's 500,000 Muslim women why he said their chosen faith is anti-women?
Well, of course, Mr. Speaker, I said no such thing. What's far more disconcerting is the statements that have been made by the Liberal leader and condemned by prominent organizations. B'nai B'rith Canada said the Liberals leader's language is divisive and only does a disservice to Canadians interested in dealing with pressing issues of the day. The threat of radicalization and jihadist terror is real. That's what another organization said. The Government of Canada has appropriately and consistently distinguished between marginal extreme terrorist elements of the Muslim community and the broader Muslim community. This distinction is reflected by the more than 300,000 Muslim immigrants who have been welcomed to Canada since 2006. Those are the
The Prime Minister also said yesterday that religious freedoms should be overruled because almost all Canadians don't support the wearing of a niqab. We've seen this before. He was the Reform Party's policy chief when it voted to prevent Sikh RCMP officers from wearing turbans, saying it was a needless concession to a Canadian minority. 25 years later, why does he still insist that the majority should dictate the religious rights of minorities?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, let me quote what the organization Muslims Facing Tomorrow says. The requirement of Citizenship and Immigration Canada to remove full face coverings during citizenship ceremonies is not onerous and is consistent with the customs and conventions of an open, liberal, democratic society such as ours. Let me quote what the Coalition of Progressive Canadian Muslim Organizations says. Most Canadians believe that it is offensive that someone would hide their identity at the very moment where they are committing to join the Canadian family. Mr. Speaker, these are not the views only of the overwhelming majority of Canadians. They are the views of the overwhelming majority of moderate Muslims. Mr. Speaker, it's up to the leader of the Liberal Party to explain why he is so far outside that mainstream.
Order. Order the Honourable Member for Papineau.
I just wish the Prime Minister had actually listened to what our courts said.